It's not really about the amount of people that watch your videos, it's more about the kind of people that watch your content. This video is for all the small content creators out there that still feel like they're in their beginning stage, feeling close to giving up. And I just want to be here to reassure you that where you are today does not mean you can't be somewhere else in a year from now. You can only grow if you keep posting your videos and your content. I noticed something that a lot of small content creators, including me, are hoping while they post their content that they have a certain video that might blow up. While this is something that you can't really control how many people are going to end up watching your content, I noticed that from following multiple small content creators, I've seen some that had videos that went viral that had over 100k views. The problem about going viral is that it is hard to replicate it. Like sometimes that might work for that content creator, but a lot of times all the videos that you post after don't have the same view amount. The longer time passes and you don't have another video that blows up like that previous video, you're probably more likely to give up even though you had a video that blew up than someone that had a slower and steady growth over time, because that just helps you push and scale your numbers. Like I said, it's hard to kind of like control it because you can't really control how many people are viewing your content. But I want to say this to motivate you that your content doesn't need to go viral in order to be seen. It's not really about the amount of people that watch your videos, it's more about the kind of people that watch your content. So it's better to have people that actually watch your channel because you talk about something that they genuinely care about. So they will come back as a follower and return to watching your videos. On the other hand, you might have some video that went viral about a specific topic and people just follow you off of that topic, and if you don't talk about it again, like I've seen that with people that talk about like YouTube growth and other small content creators follow them to kind of like follow their journey and their YouTube growth journey, but the problem is they don't really care about your content. So they might follow you and you might get a lot of followers off of that viral video, but to me, I think it's more about the people that return to watching your new video, because why have a video with like 300k views but all the other videos that follow after only have like 5k views? Even if your videos are only getting like 100 views and you feel like you put so much energy and effort into this video and it's not really getting seen, and that can be really frustrating. It happens to me all the time about certain things and I'm like, okay, is it a title, is it a topic? Not really sure what the issue is. Your video not getting the views that you want to get on the video does not mean that it's not a good video. It can be a really humbling experience all the time seeing how many people actually watch the video to the end, but that also helps you to understand, okay, maybe I'm talking some nonsense and people are like, okay, this is not relevant, and then just like leaving your video. You know, it's a learning process, and the more videos that you post, the more you're seeing, okay, these kind of videos get more attention than these other kind of videos. That kind of helps you to get a feeling of, okay, this is something that people care about, and this is something where I can provide value to people because this is my niche and this is my passion and something that I can help people with. People go onto YouTube because they want to have some kind of benefit. Either they want to get entertained or they want some kind of solution to a problem. If they struggle with losing their focus, they want to see something that helps them with a resolution on how to keep your focus straight. If you just talk on YouTube about an average day in your life, and it's a life that 90% of people are living, most people will probably not care. Unless you have like a very interesting style or filming style, cinematic style that people are like, okay, this is like really calming and I'm watching this while cleaning or something. But if people are not finding any kind of benefit out of your videos will probably not be able to reach a bigger audience because it's not relevant. You're just trying to figure this out. It's important to not compare yourself with other content creators and just watching your story and whatever you did, because the same thing applies to running. Ever since I joined this running club, I noticed that there's so many runners that are way faster than me, but they also started way earlier on, so it doesn't really make sense for me to compare myself with that person. The same thing applies to people or content creators. Some people might have gained way more followers than you in a way shorter period of time, and that can be very frustrating or put a lot of pressure on you. But I'm telling you that you can't really compare it because everyone's life is so different. So sometimes when someone blows up after a short period of time of having their account, they had multiple YouTube accounts before that account that failed, but you don't really see that because those accounts are not connected with older accounts. And I've seen some bigger YouTubers talk about that they had a different niche and their editing wasn't that good, and they just kept on practicing until they were able to get monetized and be able to do it full time. I hope this motivates you to not give up on that journey yet. It can be really frustrating. It will all make sense in the end. Just like Steve Jobs said, we can only connect the dots looking backwards. And the same thing goes for like Mr. Beast or really big YouTubers. They all had a really awkward stage and beginning stage of like no filming skills and no gear, but they were putting themselves out there and they overcame the awkward stage. But there are also people that just hate on the internet, and it's not really relevant. It's not helping you, and it's not helping them to just hate on you for putting yourself out there. And people that actively do things, they will never be your hater because they appreciate you for putting yourself out there, and they put themselves out there as well. And it's all about that, finding the right people, connecting with the right people online, and growing that community. Even if it's just like 50 people that follow you, that's like a lot of people. If you think, who has 50 friends or 50 people that actively choose to watch your content? It's all about the process and having fun on that process, not being so forced to achieve a certain follower amount or a certain view amount to make your content be relevant, because it could be that there's like a few people that watch your content, they love your content, so you shouldn't quit just because you feel like 3 people commenting isn't enough. The right people will find you. It just takes time and consistency working on that, and you're going to get better over time. And I just see the same thing with me joining that running club, that the longer you run, the longer you're able to run, the faster you're able to run. Like just the improvement of just struggling in the beginning to keep up with the whole group, and then seeing yourself improve and everyone being so supportive. And I think YouTube is a really supportive platform in general, and the people have been super nice, and I can only tell you to keep going because it's worth it. I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!